Alright, I'm going to try to help you remember and review operations with integers, and this will lead into rational numbers as well. Integers are those numbers that can be found as tick marks on a number line. So you'll see the number line below here. That includes positive, negative numbers, and of course 0. So if we wanted, for example, to do 3 plus 5, the reason why, hopefully everybody knows that it's 8, but the reason is because this first number tells you where to start along the number line, and the second number tells you how many to count. And then this symbol tells you the direction in which to move along that number line. So for this example, we would start at 3. A plus sign means that we're going to move in the direction on the right direction, and we're going to count 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so that's why the answer is, of course, 8. Okay, now that's a pretty simple case. You're probably wondering, like, why did I draw a number line for that particular example? Because we're going to look at some others that might throw you off just slightly. And we're going to use the same strategy. All right, let's look at this next example. 3 minus 5. So what means that we're going to start at 3. The negative is going to tell us that we're going to move left, and we're going to count 5. So 5 to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're at negative 2. All right, 3 minus the negative 5. So we're going to start at 3. We're going to move left, but wait, we have a double negative, so we're actually going to switch directions. So if I was originally going to move to the left, I'm now going to move to the right 5 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again I'm at 8. So the double negative, normally I would have moved left, but this says, oh wait, change direction. Okay, so that's why we end up at 8. All right, let's take a look at this. This time we're going to start at negative 3. Right, we start. This says move to the left 5 spots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where would we be? Along our number line? Down here at negative 8. Kind of ran out of room on my number line down here. All right, multiplying and dividing. Here's the rules. I'm going to try to give you a scenario as to why these rules make sense. I'm going to do my best here. All right, this is a little abstract here, but to kind of help you remember for multiplying and dividing is if you have two positive numbers that you are going to multiply together, of course your answer is going to be here in the green, that's positive. If you have two numbers that are both negative, if you look in the lower left-hand corner, green, that's also positive. The only way to get negative numbers when you multiply or divide is if they are different, which I'm representing here in the red zones. So let's think of an example. If we did 5 times negative 2, for example, I have a positive 5 and a negative 2. So I'm like down in here in this region, okay? So 5, negative 2, I'm in the red zone, so I know my answer is going to be negative, so it's negative 10. The signs are different. I get a negative. If we did 8 times 4, they're both positive. So I would be over in here someplace. Okay, so 8 times 4, I'm in the green, so I know my answer is going to be positive. If we did negative 6 times negative 3, negative 6, negative 3, you'd be down here in the lower left hand someplace. Positive, because it's green, so 18. So you kind of get the idea. It's just a graphic organizer. These points that I drew here and here don't really have a whole lot of relationship to the coordinate plane, But again, it's just a visual organizer. Signs are same, multiplying and dividing, your answer is positive. Signs different when you're multiplying and dividing, your answer is negative.